Welcome to the Blooming League of Original Podcasts.
G'day, it's time to get popped on culture, the official Puzzle Hub pop culture pop quiz podcast. I'm your host Aaron, and welcome to game number 1. First off, I'd like to give a huge shout out and thank you to Bobby Cronin for composing our theme, so check the details below for more of his music. Okay, so to quickly explain, there's going to be 3 games. First off, we're going to start off with a Who Am I? That'll be followed by 10 questions covering film, TV, theatre, music and literature, and then we'll leave you with an anagram to solve until our next episode. You can play against the clock or try to beat your friends. So enough explaining, let the games begin. First game, Who Am I? For each line, there'll be an amount of points. 10 points, 9 points, 8 points, and so on. So I'll say the points, then the line, then there'll be a slight pause, and then we'll keep going. Once you know the answer, just shout out at your speakers, and that's how many points you get. Alrighty. 10 points. Bloomin' Mona. 9 points. Stepford Diva. 8 points. Big Gay Icon. 7 points. Hocus Weaver. 6 points. Sauna Mama. 5 points. Ginger Curls. 4 points. Winded Wings. 3 points, and Mermaid Girls. 2 points, Otto's Titsling Can't Hold Me. And finally 1 point, On the Beach Please, Who I Be. So just to repeat that, Bloomin' Mona, Stepford Diva, Big Gay Icon, Hocus Weaver, Sauna Mama, Ginger Curls, Winded Wings, and Mermaid Girls. Otto's Titsling Can't Hold Me, On the Beach Please, Who I Be. Alrighty, you ready for the answer? It is the one and only Bette Midler. How did you do on that one? We'll move on to game number 2. There's going to be 10 questions, so if you're playing against a friend, shout out. If you're playing against the clock, you have 5 seconds to answer before I'll give you the correct one. So it'll go film, theatre, TV, music, literature. First question. Disney's Snow White first premiered in December of which year? That's 1937. Question 2. In 1949, which musical won the first Tony Award for Best Musical? The answer is Kiss Me Kate. Question 3. Australia's biggest annual TV awards ceremony is called the TV Week What Awards? And that's the Logie Awards. Question 4. Matthew and Son is the debut album by which artist? And that'll be Cat Stevens or Yusuf Islam, more correctly. So give yourself 2 points if you got his proper name. Question 5. Literature. Helen Lyndon Gough is the birth name of which Australian-born author? And that is Pamela Lyndon Travers, otherwise known as the author of Mary Poppins. Question 6. In which film did Ben Stiller play the superhero Mr. Furious? And that is Mystery Men. Alrighty, the next theatre question is, which of these is not in the musical Cats? Skimbleshanks, Jilly Lynn, or Mungo Jerry? And that would be Jilly Lynn, who I derived from Gillian Lynn. Which TV show featured Chuck, the Pie Man, and Olive Snook? And that is Pushing Daisies. Anne and Nancy Wilson are the mainstays of which rock band? And that is Heart. And lastly, who wrote the novel American Psycho? And that would be Bret Easton Ellis. So how did you go on that one? We're just going to have a short episode this week because I have no idea how this series is going to go. Probably going to do different games every week. So to leave you on an anagram, the category is people in cinema. And the anagram is resting, BEV, sleep. So what I'll do is I'll put that in the details down below and you'll have until next episode to find out the answer. So let us know on Twitter at The Puzzle Hub, but you can also find me at Thrush and Treasure, which you're more likely to find me there, and let me know what your answer is. Anyways, that's it for our first episode. It's only going to be a few minutes long. I'm going to try to do as many as I can while my co-host at Thrush and Treasure, Evan, is unfortunately in hospital at the moment, so get well soon, mate. Miss you, and I can't wait to get back into that show with you. So in the meantime, I'm just going to do some puzzles and stuff from The Puzzle Hub, which you can find online. So I'll draw some from there, I'll create some original ones, see how we go. Every week it's always going to be pop culture, and I'll throw in different themes along the way, because obviously I completely forgot to do video games this week. So, whoopsie-daisies. Yes, so remember, the anagram is resting, BEV, sleep. And that's it from me. So you take care, and I shall see you next time. Hooroo!